The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if you be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to study it. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
My heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
I am the Countess Olivia.
You're certain? If you are she, I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in't. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
'Tis more likely to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. Ahem. Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber. I am to haul here a little longer. I am a messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful? Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as of matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are secrets, and to your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text, sir. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, it's not well done.
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty, to be inventoried, every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item, 2 lips, indifferent red, item, 2 gray eyes with lids on them, item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Such love should be recompensed.
How does he love me?
With adorations, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him, though I know him virtuous, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, a noble person. But I cannot love him.
If I did love you in my master's flame with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your answer I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why, what would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gates. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossips of the air cry out to Olivia! You should not rest between the elements of heaven and air, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord, I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless perchance you come again to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. Oh, sir, I thank you for your pains.
Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense.
is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Oh, I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, face, limbs, actions, and spirits, you give thee fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft. Soft. Oh, if only he, the master and the man. How now, even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio, Marcella?
Here, madam, at your service.
Madam? Run after that same peevish messenger, the Count's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or no, tell him all none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord. I am not for him. If the youth come this way again tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Hi thee, Malvolio. I do not know what, and fear to find. Mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind? Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be. Oh, and be this so.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, madam, on a moderate pace I have arrived since but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And, one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of it. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me? Oh, none of it.
Come, sir. You previously threw it to her, and who wills it should be so returned. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it yourself. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me so much, indeed, that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distracted me. She loves me. Oh, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why, he sent her none. I am the man. Oh. How will this play out? As I am man, my estate is desperate for my master's love. But as I am woman, what will become of this? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, found as much on him. And she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, now alas the day, what thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie. Oh.
She's the man in this strange land.
That's what we were working for. Hey, I want some. What's so that?
Approach, Sir Andrew! Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes, and to look a little sergere, thou knowest.
Nay, my troth, I know not. But to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed early.
Faith, thou art a scholar.
Let us therefore eat and drink. Maria, I say a stoup of wine. Maria! My lady's occasion.
Vacation!
We are politicians.
Politicians.
Malvolio's a piggerancy. And 3 merry men be we. Tilly Valley. Lady!
What a caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out the doors, never trust me!
Let's have a salt.
For the love of heaven, peace!
Let our tune be, thou knave.
It begins, hold thy peace, thou knave.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
My masters! Are you mad? Have you no wit, nor manners, nor honesty in you, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house? Is there no respect of time, nor place, nor person in you?
Snack up! We didn't keep time, sir, in our verses.
So, Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me to tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied against your disorders. If you are willing to separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are free to stay. If not, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Out of tune, sir, ye lie. Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous that there shall be no more cakes and ale?
Go, sir, rub thy chain with crumbs. A stoup of wine, Maria.
Mistress Maria, if you prize my lady's favor anything more than contempt, you will not give mean to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears!
We'll rattle your chain.
All right, the challenge.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I cannot make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, possess us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he's a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'll beat him like a dog.
What, for being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason for it.
He is a time pleaser.
An affectioned ass, the best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies that all that look on him love him, and on that vice shall my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece.
One can hardly make a distinction of their hands.
Excellent! I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now would make him an ass.
As I doubt not.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Beyond anticipation.
Sport royal, I warrant you. To bed, and no frolic for one night, and not a word. I will plant you two where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream upon the event. Farewell.
Good night, you goddess.
For me. She's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred. And one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Come to bed, knight. Thou must needs send for more money.
If I cannot recover a niece, I'm a foul way out.
Come, good Sir Knight, if thou hast turned not in the end, call me cut. Come, I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Come, Knight. Come, Knight.
This is all you've been looking for.
Thanks.
I want more.
Figure it out.
Right.
I think she's sitting in it.
We'll come in. Yeah. Want some of that.
Give me some music, good Cesario. But that piece of song we heard last night, we thought it did relieve my passion much. Come, but one verse.
She's not here, my lord. Who your lordship that should sing it?
Who was it?
Feste the Jester, my lord. A fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. She is about the house.
Seek her out, and we'll have the play the while.
The prologue from Henry VIII. I come no more to make you laugh. Things now that bear a weighty and serious brow, sad, high, and working, full of state and woe. Such noble scenes as draw the eye to flow. We now present those that can pity, hear may. If think it well, let fall a tear. The subject will deserve it. Be sad as we would make ye. Think ye see the very persons of our noble story as they were living. Think ye see them great. Then, in a moment, see how this mightiness meets misery. And if you can be merry, then I'll say a man may weep upon his wedding day.
Enough. No more of that. How about another play, shall we? The other players, please.
Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish, in all motions else, save in the constant image of that creature that is beloved.
Now Romeo's beloved and loves again beheld a foe. He may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear.
Juliet, as much in love, her means much less to meet your new beloved anywhere.
But passion lends them power.
Time means
To meet tempering extremities with extreme.
sweet.
Can I go forward when my head is here? Turn back to earth and find thy center out.
Romeo, my cousin. Romeo? He is wise not stolen home to bed. He ran this way. Call, good Mercutio. Nay, I'll conjure to. Romeo! Yours! Madame? Passion, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Whoa! Speak but one line, and I'm satisfied. Cry out, but I, me, pronounce but love and dove.
If he hears thee, thou
thou wilt anger him.
This cannot anger him. Not crazy!
Come! He has hid among these trees to be consorted with the humorous knight. What light is his love best befits the dark?
Romeo! Good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for it is in vain to seek him here that means not to be found.
They jested scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks. It is my lady, Juliet. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were gloved upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Me. Hi, me.
She speaks! Oh, speak again, bright angel!
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo doth thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I will be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What manner of man art thou that thus bescreened a knight so stumblest on my counsel?
By name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
Art thou not Romeo, and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire.
Oh, gentle Romeo! If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst, ere I was ware, my true love's passion. Therefore, pardon me, and impute not this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered. 'Tis almost morning, and I would have thee gone, yet no further than a wanton's bird, who lets it hop a little from her hand, like a prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would, I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, dear Romeo.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it.
Juliet!
I hear some noise within. Do, love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true 1,000 times. Good night. Romeo,
My dear,
at what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
at the hour of 9.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night until it be morrow.
How dost thou like this play?
It gives very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon't, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is't?
Of your complexion, my lord.
Ah, she is not worth thee, then. What years of faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are, alas, that they are so, to die, even when they to perfection grow.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, good Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her of my love, more noble than the world.
But if she cannot love you, my lord.
I cannot be so answered.
Zeus, but you must. Huh. Say that some woman, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great pang of heart as you for Olivia's. You cannot love her, and you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much, they lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, and mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love to women to men may owe. In truth, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be perhaps were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but that concealment like a worm on the bud feed on her damask cheek. She sat pining in thought, and with green and yellow melancholy, sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the thing. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, bide no denial.
Yes, oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Everything. Lovely.
Pick them up! Immediately!
Come on here. Oh.
Come thy ways, Lady Fabiana.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death in melancholy.
Wouldst thou not like to see the rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he brought me out of favor with the suitor about a bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again. And we shall fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not. It is a pity on our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my medal of India?
Get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close! In the name of jesting, lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with the tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she didn't affect me, and I've heard herself come thus near that should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she treats me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Peace, contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced plumes.
I could so beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
Oh, to be count!
Malvolio!
Ah, rogue!
Pistol him! Fire on him, Jezebel!
Peace, peace!
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state.
Oh, for a slingshot to hit him in the eye.
Oh, peace, now he's deeply in. Look how imagination pulls him.
Calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown. Having come from a daybed where I left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone!
Peace, peace.
And then, to have the humor of the state, saying I know my place as I would they should do theirs. For my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles!
Peace, peace. Move down and out.
I frowned a while, wanted to watch her play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches. Courtesy's there to me.
Shall this fellow live?
Though our silence be drawn from us in pain, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And does not Toby take you a blow of the lips then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, fortune having cast me upon your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Nay, patience, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasures of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me! I warrant you!
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
Now is the woodcock near the trap.
Oh, peace and the spirit of humor intimate reading aloud to him.
What employment have we here? This is my lady's hand. The spear very sees her use her tease, and thus makes she her great peace. To the unknown beloved, this, and my good wishes, her very phrases, I leave wax, with which her